Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Labor Day, or happy American Labor Day. I know other countries celebrate Labor Day as well, but it's not around this time period. But happy Labor Day, regardless, to everybody. I know it's Monday, so some of you may have work, some of you may not have work. I, for one, do not have work today, thank goodness. But hope everybody has had a great weekend, and I know I have. It's been a little bit of a busy weekend for me. So without further ado, the shaving soap of the day is going to be West Coast Shaving Pear-Brrr Shoppe, and this is the jojoba oil one, which is done by Katie's Bubbles in collaboration with West Coast Shaving. It's the only Katie's Bubbles soap that I have, which I plan on getting more because it is a good stuff. It's more of a cream. It's very soft. I see it in here. Yeah, see, very, very soft. And it's very slick. So that's going to be the soap for today, for which I've already got some of the soap loaded into the brush right from the tin. Is going to be my turn and shave with the Tuxedo knot, and the bowl I'm going to be using today is going to be my Pereira. Had some water in there. My Pereira plastic bowl, and for the razor, it's going to be the Karve with the B plate, and it's the closed comb version, the original brass version. So let me get this lathered up and put on my face, and I will be back for the first pass, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about the soap. So it's lathered up in the bowl. I'll finish the lather up on my face. As you can see, it doesn't take much to lather this soap up. It's somewhat thirsty soap, meaning that you don't need a lot of water, but it can take quite a bit of water to get a good slick shave out of it. I think I still probably need some water in this as well, but let me wet the face. So there's two versions of this soap. There's the Oleo Soapworks version with the duck fat, which I have an Oleo Soapworks soap, and it's a wonderful soap, but I've never tried Katie's Bubbles, so I figured I'd buy this, and I'm very pleased with it. Now, this is a vegan-based soap. This one in particular, the duck fat one, obviously is not. And it has what it says, a Pear-Brrr Shoppe scent to it, meaning right off the bat I can smell the sweet pear. But it also has a little bit of a musky scent to it. And I'll put the scent notes in the description. It has a very nice musky scent, as you can see. This lather just explodes. Let me put a little bit of water on here. And it has a little bit of a menthol to it, not a lot. So for those of you that don't like menthol, I think this would be the perfect soap for you because it gives you a little bit of a cooling sensation, but it's not a lot. It's very refreshing, actually. Right, I think that's as good of a lather as I'm gonna get at this point in time. I could keep on going and lather a little bit more like that. but that's all you need. All right. So I got a fresh, well, not a fresh, I think it's on its 3rd or 4th use, Nacet, Gillette Nacet blade in here. And we'll get started with the first pass. As you can see, the lather's wonderful. I get it everywhere, I know. The slickness in this soap is wonderful. It's not a very dense lather. I mean, it looks dense, but it's very light due to the vegan formula, which isn't always true for vegan soaps, but this one in particular is a very light lather. Residual slickness on this soap is there, but it's not overly impressive. Like, I could still shave on this without any soap, and it still has a little bit of slickness, but it's not like the residual slickness isn't that great. And I know Katie's Bubbles has reformulated their formulas quite often, so I don't know what the new formula is, but it's a great soap nonetheless. And you could get this soap strictly on the West Coast Shaving website, and I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. The initial slickness on this soap is very good. And the scent is a nice, refreshing, sweeter smell. Not like too overly sweet, but it has a sweetness to it. But it has a nice musk to it that bounces out. Very good first pass so far. Very nice. Let me get lathered up on the face and I'll be back for the second pass. Okay, back for the second pass across the grain. I forgot to say I have about 3 days worth of growth on my face. So for those of you new watching my channel, this is my across the grain. My hair kind of grows up and down on my face. On my neck, it grows towards my Adam's apple. So I kind of always do a cross the grain on my neck in a way, and then my last pass is usually against the grain. So I hope everybody's had a great weekend so far. Hopefully you've either rested up or gone on some vacations or done something with your time off. On Saturday, me and my fiance went to Torre Verde, which is a zip line place in the middle of the island, and it's known, world renowned. Well, it used to have the largest or the longest zip line in the world, called the Monster. And I've been wanting to do that since I've got here. So is my fiance. Now I think there's one other, now I think it's the second longest, but not by much. I think the other one's in Europe or something like that, or Japan, or I forget where exactly the longest one in the world is now. But we decided we were going to go because it was half off this weekend, which it's usually fairly expensive. So I got the package, which includes the zip line and some kind of roller coaster thing, and also the Monster zip line, not the normal regular ones. And I must say, the Monster itself was definitely worth it. So it's located in the center of the island, right in the heart of part of the rainforest here in Puerto Rico. And at first, because I'm kind of afraid of heights, so is my fiance. At first we were super scared to go on it. But that quickly went away once we started going. But it's a 2-minute ride on the zip line, and you're laying down like Superman, like flying through the air. And the scenery of all the trees and the rivers and whatnot below were absolutely gorgeous. And I will put pictures up later on once I get them downloaded onto my computer. And that's it for the second pass. Let me get lathered up for the third and final pass, and I'll continue talking about the Torre Verde trip. Okay, lathered up for the third and final pass against the grain. So back to the Torre Verde trip. If any of you ever go to Puerto Rico, I highly recommend doing it. It is definitely worth the money. Honestly, it was it was almost life-changing. Like the scenery, the beauty, and they have a nice little restaurant up top of the mountains. Sorry about that, somebody called. I think that was my girlfriend, fiance. Let me just finish this up. I'll call her back. So it was definitely well worth it, the trip. Highly recommended. And if you do go, it's in a rainforest, so definitely bring an extra set of clothes, because we got soaked. So this is my against the grain on the neck. Going that way. And for those of you that are new, it helps if you puff up your cheeks a little bit, so you get a tighter skin and your hairs pop out a little bit more, so you get a closer shave on your cheeks. This is a very comfortable third pass with this soap. It is a fabulous soap. Highly recommend Kitty's Bubbles or this particular soap. They do sell other ones, other scents with the same formula, and I think they're starting to get into the whipped cream formula now, which I haven't tried that one yet. But I would like to. And the chin is always the toughest part for anybody. So just take your time, go very light. And it may seem like I'm going over the same spot more than once, which somewhat I am, but that's how you do it to get the curvature of your chin. Otherwise, you're not going to get certain spots and you're going to have little spikes sticking out of your skin of hair. All right. And then on Sunday, for my weekend, it was my fiance's abuelita, or her grandmother's birthday. So we celebrated that. And then here on Monday is gonna be just a relaxation day before I have to go back to the grind of work tomorrow. And that's it, guys. That's the third and final pass, and it's nice and BBS. Soap is amazing. Really nice scent. I'll put the scent notes down there in the description, and I'll put the link to the where you can buy this. And let me get cleaned up, and I'll be back for the post shave. Okay, back for the post shave. Very nice shave so far. Well, very nice shave. To end it off, I'm going to do the matching aftershave from West Coast Shaving, Pear-Brrr Shoppe aftershave. Now this is a little bit more mentholated than the soap. Not much. Let me dry this down my counter. Not much, but the scent lasts a little bit on it, but it's a nice fresh scent just like the soap, and it's pretty much exactly the same scent. Well, it is the exact same scent, and it's alcohol based. And there we go. Post shave on this soap in particular is okay. It's not anything to write home to your mother about, but it's a great post shave. But you could definitely go without having a post shave balm or a post shave lotion. And that should be it, guys. So I hope everybody has a great Labor Day weekend. I will see you in the middle of the week for a head shave. And I know I'm starting to reach about 200 subscribers, so talk to some friends, maybe get me up to 200 subscribers, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're just watching this for the first time and you want to see more videos. Sean's Shave Den on YouTube. And maybe I'll do a little giveaway for the 200 subscribers once I get up there. So who knows? Get it up there, and I will do a giveaway. All right. So have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you later. And yeah, have a great weekend. Great products. I'm rambling on now. Anyway, bye, guys. Before I ramble on too much longer. Bye.